Okay, we can see a facade here, which I demonstrated previously. It's made up of a matrix of nested adaptable components. Each one of those components has a couple of adaptive points, one to locate the fin on the surface, and the second one is linked to this control point. So they all share the same control point. The color of each fin is calculated by a formula that measures the distance from the control point to the set out point, and it uses a sine formula to work out what color it should be, and when you change the wavelength that is set as a type property for this component, the colors will alter. Now, I showed that before when I presented this at the Revit Technology Conference in California in June 2011, and the details of how to do that are all in the notes that were supplied at that presentation. So if I go in here, I will show you something different this time. Instead of just changing the wavelength to a distance that is a proportion of the building length, I'm going to change it to a very small value, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so we can see that what's happened is the pattern has become almost random. Not quite random, because the control point on the lowest row is causing a little bit of repetition further away. So hopefully we can solve that by moving the control point off the building. Okay, so you can see that we now have a pretty much random pattern. You could probably get a better spread of colors by playing around with a formula, but that's not too bad. So I hope that was interesting.